Now, first time?
Yep. First time.
Let me ask you something quick. You have the laser in your possession for how long?
Well,
Working.
6-7 hours.
And throughout your day, you had a bunch of errands to do. You had customers here. How much time have you really spent with the laser so far? Out of those 6 hours?
Maybe 2. Maybe.
Okay. And then you just had to go and try 3 different things you haven't tried before?
That's right.
Are you intimidated by it? The laser? Are you comfortable like to try?
No, it's very simple. I was about to say I have a little bit of experience with the PLS, the universal laser, but the technology is completely different. Software is different. The scanning is different. Positioning on this is fabulous. It's much better than the other one.
And we're not knocking them. We're just saying plotter is a different concept altogether.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long do you have that universal?
A year.
A year?
Yeah.
So, why'd you buy it? Because my blue is nicer?
No. No. We cut a lot of patches, and this one, the ability of centering the artwork is much faster than this one. And although we can only do one at a time, the speed at which this is going to be performed will far outweigh this one. And actually, what I calculated that we would be able to cut what we produce in a day in about 1 hour, an hour and a half maybe, but not much more than that. And to cut this by hand, which we have been doing in the past, was taking 3 people half a day to do. So it'll pay itself just by cutting, not doing the other things we've been doing.
How many things did we do today?
Reverse applique, normal applique, etching on fabric, etching on simulated suede, glass, stainless steel, wood, etching on micro fleece, and now we're trying marble. I don't know if
and cotton t-shirt, right?
Yeah, cotton. Yeah.
Denim.
The applique.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the etching on denim as well. That was cool.
Well, we'll do that, right? Can we tattoo a t-shirt after the marble?
Sure. Not perfect, but oh, love it. Love it. I don't know if you can zoom in. There is a pattern to it.
Yeah.
I could leave this like this. I mean, actually I could have left it like this without doing the second pass. It gives texture, but this is a very good example of the density, because we probably etched at, I'm not sure if we etched at 1 millimeter or 2 millimeter, but this would be an example where we could etch at the small, because it's a very dense material.
You mean the hatching, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So how does that compare again to a plotting laser?
The speed is what makes it phenomenally better.
How long would that take on a... Your plotter laser is 60 watts, right?
Yeah.
And how long would that take you in comparison?
This would have taken about 12 minutes to do.
We took seconds again, right?
Yeah.
And that cougar head there, or that word, is that feeling any different?
Yeah.
What way?
The other one, the PLS, I don't feel like it's totally flat. This one, it feels like it's indented, almost like a very light sandblasting. So I would venture to say that, like, if we were to do few passes, we would actually go into the marble itself. But to laser engrave marble, you just need a surface so that you take out the shine. But that was like, okay. You can feel where, like, this feels more like a sandblasted piece.
But I just took a t-shirt design. I didn't optimize it in any way. I just threw it on there, so I'm sure I can do more, but it's much more dense, huh?
Yeah. But I mean, you look at the result, it's still very good. What I'm amazed is that, I mean, you can feel. We did. I'm sure we did it at 1,000, because this one is more engraved, I guess, than this one.
So Denny,
Yes.
let me do a quick interview. Go ahead.
I was about to say, when you do marble, when you project a lot of heat, it has the rock, natural rock and glass. I was told that when you project a lot of heat, it has a tendency to the molecules have a tendency to explode. So that's the reason why you don't have, like, with the reflection of the light, I can see the details, but when you look at frontward, you don't see it, and that, I think, is as a result of these, I guess, too much energy being transported. So I would probably want to do the same design at a lower power and probably a higher speed, just to see how it would turn out. I'm sure it would turn out better. It's still very good.